Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? What up? We got another best ball draft going. I hope you guys are ready.
Are you ready?
Yo, yeah, I said it.
I said, are you ready?
Woo! This draft, also very crazy. Not as crazy as it was yesterday, though, in the second round, where like every single pick was a running back. Let me run through these first 3 rounds of picks. Here we go. Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jaden Daniels, Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Bijan, Burrow, Henry, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Hey, shout out to TJ who just hopped in. What up? What up? Whew, and dang it. What do we got here? Round 2. CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, Mahomes, Taylor, Puka, A-Chain, Bowers, Genty, Jacobs, CMC, Brian Thomas, Baker Mayfield in the second. Jared Goff to start the third. And then Herbert, Neighbors, Nix, May, Collins, Kyren Williams, James Cook, Joe Mixon, Drake London, Breece Hall, Hampton, and fourth round, Kyler Murray, Chase Brown, Judkins, Ken Walker, and R.J. Harvey. Man, it's crazy amount of running backs going in the last, like out of the last 12 picks, it looks, or 11 picks, it looks like there's been 9 selected out of the last 11 picks. Shit. Let me see. There's a new feature on this software. Let's see. It's supposed to be a new feature where the comments just came up automatically. The hell is going on here? Not sure. Okay, never mind. We'll look for that later. All right, and after RJ Harvey, we got Ladd McConkey and Caleb Williams. We're in the middle of the 4th. What's everybody smoking on? Throw it in the chat. Derek, how's that Pacers-Knicks game going? I don't have it on, but let me check the score on it. Oh, shit. Knicks got 69.
69, dudes!
Damn, 69 at halftime. Woo! It's going to be a high-scoring game. Pacers got 62 at halftime. Damn. Travis Hunter in the 4th round, middle of the 4th. Brown loves his rookies. All right. 69-62.
69, dudes!
Nice. Full throttle sativa. I like it. I like it. Toyota 1. What up? What up? Hey.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker.
Let's go. All right. Shout out to everybody rocking. Oh, there we go. That's how I do it. What? Guap, what do you mean you never got the playlist? I sent it to you. I sent it in the chat. Hold on. I'll go get it again. I put it in the chat yesterday. I thought you were just going to click on it. All right. See, look, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that Is that too small on the screen? But I don't even have to press anything, and then it just automatically pulls up the chat. That makes it that makes it super easy. It's just less things for me to have to click on and focus on. All right, here we go. This time I'm gonna put it. This time I'll just text it to you. How about that? I'll make it easy. It's a huge playlist because it's not just mine. I mean, it's like the whole 420 crew. And all right. Derek said the Tropicana Banana Sativa 55 55% THC. 55! All right. What do you guys think of the comments automatically coming up? And they're like kind of like right in front of me here. What do you guys think? Because then I don't have to do anything. It just automatically does it. And I know there's a lot of services out there that that kind of do this as well. So they're trying to keep up with the Joneses. They charge me enough for this shit. And he said it's little, but you can read it. Okay, so comments are really small, but I can see it. Okay. Well, I guess for the very important comments, I can always just pull them up on the screen like this, so that we can see both, and then they're bigger. Because yeah, I mean, I got it on my TV right now, and I mean, I can see the comments, but the TV, it's also like a 40-inch. But then like when I pull up Derek's comment, it's fucking huge. Yeah, I know it's brand new. They just added this feature, so I'm sure they're gonna get better at it. So I'll still be pulling stuff up. Rob said, yeah, like all my comments. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right. And then it's just automatic, but that's the part I like about it, the automatic part of it. All right. JJ, after that vote, I hope the Eagles run the tush push 25 times against the Packers. Yeah, so for everybody who saw, the tush push was not banned. Not banned. Yeah, so it's legal for the offense to do it. It's illegal for the defense to do it. Man, I wanted that shit to get banned so Saquon could get like 30 touchdowns in a season. Show us some LT numbers. Oh yeah. Guap loves it. He said, if y'all ain't paid Patreon members, y'all sleeping. Oh yeah. I've been and you know, it's a little bit is on me for not promoting myself enough for that, because now that I've been telling more people about it and explaining it a little bit and how I will come into play a little bit more, I think people are a little bit less hesitant to signing up. So yeah, definitely if you are not a paid Patreon member, definitely want to be one. Go sign up 420crew.com, and you want to get on the superstar tier or higher, because you want to have me for the one-on-one advice. I mean, that's where I turn into even more of a cheat code for you, for real. Guap said that he just had one of the best drafts ever that he's been in. It's a dynasty, and we made some big, I mean, pretty much the same, not almost the same way that I would draft, but like the trades and stuff like that, like, you know, helped him through that. And dude, his team's like stacked. I think he's about to get a championship in this very first year because of it. The Browns voted not to ban it, huh? More Hurts TDs. Yeah, that ain't going to stop. And Hollywood, what up? He said, as the glorious day, the tush push is here to stay. He said, all the teams wanted a ban can suck it, DX style. Hold on.
And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you!
The New Age Outlaws are back.
The New Age Outlaws are back. Yeah. I mean, that's what's crazy is like, what it only got. I don't even remember how many votes they said that it got, but it was a very small, it was a very small amount that actually voted for it, you know, like during this time. I mean, what they say, it was like 7 teams or something that that voted to ban it. It wasn't even, oh, okay, I guess I was wrong. 22-10. I thought it was 7, but either way, not even that far off. I mean, 22-10, that's huge. That is huge. And Toyota said, what tier I'm on? Does it include the one-on-one thing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're one of the elite members. You are. You're even higher than the one that I said that everybody should get on as a minimum. So yes, sir. You're on it. Yeah, and that's literally what I want to do, and how I like separate myself from everyone is the one-on-one. Oh shit, needed 24, so it needed 2/3 of it, or no, needed 3/4. Needed 3/4 of it, and damn, too short. Who you think someone was paid some money to some of the final votes that made a difference? Someone's going out there polling everybody. Let's see. Following 10 teams voted against tush push proposed. Eagles, Baltimore, Browns, Lions, Jaguars, Dolphins, Patriots, Saints, Jets, Titans. Proposal needed 24. Got 22. And Derek, boo this man. Boo. Oh man, dang. So it needed 3/4 of the votes on yes, and it came up too short. That's tough. That's tough. Gotta drop some bombs on these fools. Woo. Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. All right. So let's see the 5th round, kind of a doozy here. We got David Montgomery, CJ Stroud, AJ Brown, Purdy, T-Law, McBride, JSN, Tua, Jordan Love, Garrett Wilson, JJ McCarthy, and Alvin Kamara to round out the 5th round. I'm gonna try to do a better job of like reading out, like, cause I could just read it out a round at a time, and people just pay attention, you know, throughout the show. If you're listening, especially if you're listening in audio form. But yeah, sometimes the chat gets me distracted. Sometimes smoking these bowls gets me distracted. You know how it goes.
Y'all should have bought a Honda. This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here. Had to be careful because weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. If your life is fucked up, you need weed. Weed is put on this earth for niggas on the struggle, niggas on the grind. There is a chemical in weed that's called bucket. Just hit the blunt one time. I got shit to do today. What the fuck? Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grow like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects.
There are some effects. Let's see what JJ say. 2 reasons I wanted to stay. 1, it's a play. It's a playoff. Anybody could do it. And well, with us, it just aren't good enough to do so. And 2, no matter how the Packers worded, it's obviously targeted to one single team in one play, not the pushing itself. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Brown is so happy the tush push. he's sucking clock all night. Oh, yeah, Derek, that's a funny one.
I got shit to do today. What the fuck?
That was it. No, not deaf. Deaf. You hit this twice, you can't hear shit. Your baby just screaming all day, Daddy. Hell yeah, Toyota One. Let's get it.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker. I'm about to show y'all who the real Puff Daddy is.
All right, fire 'em up!
So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Roll a fatty for this pimp daddy.
Bong hit.
I'll smoke it with you, bro.
That bong, ba bong, bong, bong. The chronic. Cause I'm living la vida smoker. Now you high as a kite. Been talking all night. All night long. Let me hit that bong.
I might have to download that song. That is that's a funny one. Weird Al. Fucking Weird Al, man. Coming up with some cool ass songs. I'm gonna get that one though. That bong, ba bong, bong, bong. So funny because like hearing the bong song at like 13 years old, like 14 years old, I didn't even know half the shit that it was talking about. I think the first time I smoked weed, I was 13, but it's not like I was smoking weed like all that often or anything. Yeah, I don't think it was till I was like, how old? Maybe 16 when it started being a little bit more regular. What about everybody in the chat? When was the first time you smoked weed? And then when was the time when you kind of became a regular smoker? I'm you the man. Toyota one with the super chat. Here we go. I'm trying to get the bong song downloaded here. It's taking its time. I'm trying to save this bowl for that. All right, let me read out round 6. We got Justin Fields, Tyreek Hill, Travion Henderson, Stafford, Higgins, Rashee Rice, Pacheco, Pollard, McLaurin, Aaron Jones, Xavier Worthy.
Let's go give it to you.
And Bryce Young. What the fuck? The song didn't work. Hold on. Why? Let's see if this one will work. Jay just said, I've never done any drugs, including weed. Well, weed. Do I got to play this again for you? Hold on.
Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grow like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects.
But I mean, that's awesome. Good for you though. The Packers also wanted a ban due to the player safety issue. See, because there is player safety issue, but there's 0 players injured caused by the play now. Oh, has there been? Okay, well, now Packers should have have rewarded it. And because there's been plenty of civilian injuries from the play since Philly. Civilian injuries for sure. And Guap said 12 years old and I was high as fuck. First time I smoked weed was 24, and I've been a smoker ever since. There we go. Yeah, because it was for you. It was when you got out of the service, right, Derek? You did what, however many years it was, and then got out of there. Just like Uncle Elroy. As soon as I got my check, I was gone. But hell yeah, it was smart to get in there and get out. Because I don't know about being a lifer in the military. Seems a little crazy to me.
This thing right here, yeah, tell me about it. It's letting all the people know. Ooh, what's that? What burnouts talk about? Yeah, what did they talk about, baby? You know, the chronic. Check it out. Ooh, that bug so scandalous. You hit it too hard, you can't handle this.
13 for Crispy. Yeah, I got my first dab at 19. Oh, man. See, yeah, I'm trying to think. When? So, I guess technically I probably took my first dab in 2005, but it wasn't the same. And I was like, I would have been 19 then. But it wasn't the same. Like when I took a real for real dab off a rig, you know, and everything, where you had to have the blowtorch and all that. That was 2009. Yeah, 2009. So I was 23. Ain't you but a moment in. Been talking all night. Tight night. There you go. Did my 4 years, I was gone. Hell yeah. That bong, 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 bong. Worked at a hotel and desk security would cover me for a little to wash my face to sober up a little. So funny. Yeah, those dabs hit different. And I and I was working at one of my friends' dispensaries at the time, and it was free labor, but it was also free dabs, free weed, and so I definitely got paid in dabs and weed more than like I would have got paid being a minimum wage, hourly person. So yeah, I was way better. And he had a whole dab bar. Like it was like there was like 2 or 3 like rigs, and this is 2009 2010 time, and he had 2 or 3 rigs. I was one of the I was one of the people serving dabs, and it was great. He usually had like 3 or 4 different kinds, and then like as more people started getting into it, I think like, man, it was just like a whole fucking menu, like 10-15 strains, and I would let people like come up with their own strains. And you got to come up with your own strain by like combining combining flavors, and all you had to do is pay like an extra $1, and people would always like shoot me like cool tips, and my friend was down for it. I was like, man, like this was a dab that would have been like that you have on your menu for like $7, but like they combined like 8 things into one, and it was a $15 dab. And he was like, and how much extra do you think you used? And I was like, I'm probably not even that much extra, because it's like you can only put so much like on the tool, so it's really just the whole of like getting all these different kinds and all these different flavors like into one. And but yeah, so we had like a whole like secret menu of like people creating flavors and stuff, and that part was fun. And speaking of the military, who I work for considers it a drug. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're in the military. That's why. Well, that makes sense, because yeah, I'm not an advocate of like, I don't know, smoking weed if it's like gonna get you in trouble with your job. Like that's not cool. Definitely not cool. And it was one, oh yeah, the one with a little ball in it and spins around. Yeah, those ones fuck you up even more, because that little ball that's like going, it's just like making sure that like all the dab gets used. Cool. Rob said he didn't get serious until about 2021. Nice. A buddy of mine recently got me some 300 milligram single dose gummies. Fuck, I found out the hard way. Haven't made it to that level, bro. Yeah, 300 milligrams. Like, woo, that's a party right there. I'll tell you one time. Okay, so all right, like THCA, you guys have heard of it, right? So like there's all these THCA like edibles, and like I went to this show. It was it was called Champs, and it like literally by the Champs like company, and it's like a glass blowing kind of like counterculture like type of like expo or convention or whatever. And at all the different booths, it's like people are showing off their new products, whether it's edibles, whether it's mushroom gummies, like all types of different shit. And someone gave me a 1000 milligram THCA chocolate bar, and like my dumbass Like I ate the whole chocolate bar. I was like, man, this THCA shit is fucking fake anyways, right? I'm just gonna eat the whole fucking bar. And man, I felt like I was tripping on mushrooms. Like I was tripping so hard. Man, I got fucked up off of that. So yeah, don't think that THC edibles don't think that they won't do the same thing, because I'm just here to tell you firsthand. They do the same thing. Yeah, that was and you can't go backwards. You cannot eat that shit in reverse. Like I've heard that you can, I mean, supposedly if you take like CBD, it kind of like counteracts a certain amount of the THC action, but like I wonder how much I would even have to take of CBD to like counteract 1,000 milligram fucking chocolate bar. What? Never had an edible, surprisingly. Okay. All right. I mean, if it'll get you in trouble with work, probably no reason to. But man, the thing with like edibles, I just realized like I just don't need a high dose of anything. I'd rather have low dose and be able to be active. Because if you take too much, it's just like, man, you'll just be in the couch, you know? Oh, hey, Erasmo E. He said, was that Champs in Vegas? Good show. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And he said that chocolate probably had THCP in it. Maybe. Man, I don't remember. It probably did, though. It probably did. But yeah, the Vegas, I feel like I've been to a handful now, maybe like 5 or 6 of them. I like going because of the free lighters. But the last time that I went, I swear I still have a bag full of lighters, like probably 50 or 60 plus lighters, you know, like hopefully it's like something that lasts for like years and years. But yeah, that's my favorite part of Champs is just like getting all the lighters from Bic. But yeah, I feel like it's gone downhill a little bit, gotten a little smaller. I don't know, just not as cool. Derek says he's not a fan of the edibles at all. I only like to smoke. I like it. It makes THC more potent. I live in Texas. It's the only thing we're allowed to have for now. Yeah. It's the only thing you're allowed to have, right? I'm picking up what you're throwing down. But yeah, I should hopefully pretty soon. I think I'm going to be getting hooked up with the THC, a brand of weed that's THCA that delivers everywhere. So I'll be letting everybody know. It's the Jerome Baker peeps. I'm just waiting to talk to them a little bit more, and they're supposed to be sending me like a care package to my house to check out. So we'll see how it all is. But yeah, it's THCA, man. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. Dang it, man. And what the hell happened to EV? Luckily he didn't get screwed. He has 2 running backs, he has 2 quarterbacks, shitload of wide receivers, and he has the best IDP player on his team. Maybe he's fucking maybe he's setting his cue. I don't know. K2 Texans fixing to ban all of it, though. They're coming hard at it. Damn. Really? Man, it's crazy because like I haven't seen Ricky Williams is doing his shit in Texas. Like right now. It's whatever's the THCA shit. But man, see, that's why. Tuck Fexus. Cause man, yeah. I've been to Texas and we brought stuff through, and it was the airplane, and then we didn't bring I don't even know if we brought any of it back. It might have like only brought like joints. So we didn't have to bring anything back. Guap said trying to watch a stream and drive at the same time. Be safe, bro. Be safe. I'm gonna read off round 7 here. We got Mike Evans, Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson.
Before the bullet in his rubber goes. Before the bullet in his rubber goes. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
Najee Harris, George Kittle, DeAndre Swift, Zay Flowers, Sam Laporta, Devonta Smith, Geno Smith, Caleb Johnson, Michael Penix, and Ted McMillan. Okay. That's round 7. How about round 8? Zaire Franklin, first IDP off the board. DJ, I want to score more. Olave, Darnold, Tracy, Cam Ward, Richardson. Jameson Williams, Sutton, Russ Wilson.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous.
Waddle and Travis Etienne. 9th round. Devontae Adams, Ramondre Stevenson, Pickens, Metcalf, Judy, Scatterbo, Kelsey, Mark Andrews, Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison, Jonnu Smith, and Egbuka. All right. And no, JJ, I'm not in this draft. Yeah, not in this draft. It filled up. They didn't need me in this one. Yeah, if it goes more than a few days without me drafting, I'll steal a spot. But more often than not, I try to only draft when we can't fill the 12 with like 20 minutes left or like something like that. So if we got like 20 minutes left before the draft is going to start, then I won't, that'll be when I join. Okay. Has Tom Brady been drafted yet? Not yet. Not yet. Who is going to draft Tom Brady on their team? Because don't forget, Tom Brady will motivate the hell out of the quarterbacks on your team. Just remember that. Like it gets no better. Gets no better than motivation from him. All right. I didn't put on the song, so I got to do something in the background here. And Guap said, bro, ever since you said I want to talk to Samson, it's been stuck in my head. I fucking love Half Baked, man. One of my favorite movies, especially stoner movies. Yeah, fucking Thurgood Jenkins. All right. Got to set someone up on the streaming. Told them to send their money a while ago. They waited till I was online to send it. But either way, we got to get this money. So I'm setting them up in the background. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to put on a song. Let's see. All right. Oh, there goes Zach Bond. Oh, look at Crispy. Man, Crispy's been on a tear these last 4 rounds with Jacoby Myers, Shakira, and Strange and Bond. Damn, you got 4 QBs, Uncle. 4 RBs and 4 QBs. Crispy's hoarding over there. I like it. You got to do it. All right. Now I'm downloading the Eazy-E song. And I'd rather fuck you. We'll throw that on there. Fuck it. And then I'm going to get another Eazy-E one for after that. Okay. Here it goes.
Bitch, you know what I want? I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram. Cause it's hard being black and gifted. Sometimes I just want to throw it all down and
You get lifted.
And it gets you high. Nice guy. Nice. Everybody knows in my neighborhood, it's the best test around. Samson shit is blessed. Got the whole town on
Lockdown.
Hard, I picked up that car with the smiley face. Call him over to my place.
There we go. I'll be able to get a couple sound bites from there. And I don't know why I'd rather fuck you didn't. Damn, Crispy. Van Ginkel in the 14th now. I mean, he probably deserves to be drafted there, but damn. You're just making sure to take all the value out of him. Nice. There's a good thing I didn't draft tonight. After work activities got me got me far gone. Let's go. Yeah, look at this crazy IDP run. So in 13-9, we had Caden Ellis and then Bobby Wagner, then Rashad White, TJ Edwards, and then the 14th, Singleton, Henley, TJ Watt, Van Ginkel, Micah Parsons, Buda Baker. Peace out, Derek. Man, know you had a long day, bro. Take it easy. Let's see.
Dre rock the dope. And a
And
sunshine. Always looking out for Benny
Benny
Blanco.
All right. Do a 180 here. Yeah. A lot of wide receivers in this round. So after Cousins, we had Douglas, then Ray Davis, then here comes the wide receivers, Keenan Allen, Quentin QJ, sucky ass QJ, and then Darius Slayton. Tyrese Knight, there we go, right after Hendrickson. Zip him up's been a little bit of a clock sucker over there. There you go. Kirk and then Barton. Right after Josie Jewell. Let's see. How about this one? Crispy's just taking the value out of all these guys, man. What's going on, Crispy? How come you got to do it? How come? How come? Man, this draft is going slow. It feels like 22nd round. Already like, I mean, it's more than an hour and a half since we started. Actually, I guess it is an hour and a half since we started the draft. I feel like we still got a chunk of this to go. I'm like super not low right now as well. draft this year. He said, I'd like to go against you in a league. Well, I mean, I guess it's not a stream draft, you know, but I host so many leagues that I'm a part of. Like, so you'll get a chance. You just definitely want to go join the community at 420crew.com. So you see when I post about leagues, because there's leagues that I post about that I'm not in. And then as we get closer to redraft season, I mean, you want to get into one of the craziest leagues that I got, get into the 32-man league that I'm going to be hosting. It is super dope. That one's fun. Guillotine league, I'm going to be in that. Start off with 18 people in the guillotine, and every single week the lowest person is chopped and their team goes back into the waivers. So that one's super cool as well. And what else? I'm in a Superflex IDP auction. I'm in a Superflex auction, offense only for that one. What else? I'm in the 3 QB league. That one was fun. Sorry, guys, macking this peanut butter cookie because I'm super not low right now. Should have put on a song. Richardson that they let pesos slip all the way to the 24th. Yeah, see, Darren doesn't have them. Let's see. It's that guy. Uh-oh. Got him in the 8th round. And now you got no Danny Pesos. Study long, study wrong, clocksuckers. Hollywood got Ken Murray. Yuck. Yuck. And then Tremaine Edmonds, Kaiser White, and Kirby Joseph. Brent says sucks when you get sniped by the auto dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. All right, I'm gonna have to go refill my water and drain the main vein here. I'm gonna put on a song and I'll be back in a few minutes. Man, because of now this chat over here, I might need to switch my face and body like to the other side or that way. Yeah, it's the first time I found out about this and was able to use it. But yeah, it is pretty small though. You savage, Crispy. Let's see. Now that's that's hilarious. Yeah, because I'm trying to think when was 5. Okay, nice. Oldest son flipped out of the crib. At 6 months, and the older one did that 10 months before they could walk. Damn. That's some dedication. That's some dedication. They had that upper arm strength, man. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, and like it's nuts how like when no one's around, they don't cry, huh? It's I mean, you know, maybe they will, but it's like I don't know. I feel like Noble. I feel like he jumped out of a crib when I don't know if he did or not. I don't know. I don't know if he did or not, but Yeah, it's like they won't cry if there's nobody there to like see them. They already know. Like they just get up and start going. Well, I guess you said your boys couldn't walk at that point, but man, that's crazy. And I think just how far down it is, you know, like you're taking a spill, you know. Like it's funny, even from the bed to the ground, you know, like a lot of times it's not a forgiving fall. Like Regal, he knows it's like you better grab that shit, better grab the blanket, you know, and ride that all the way down. He learned that real quick. And yeah, he learned the going down the stairs backwards. He's a pro at that now as well. We got the gate in front of the stairs, but you know, if I'm there watching him, I'll make him go down the stairs. Yeah, can't have him think that he doesn't have to walk up and down the stairs, man. Uh-oh, we got a draft that just got done. Go add the taxi squad over here. Yeah, it's crazy how if you have a taxi squad, it adds those rounds in the startup draft. Ridiculous. All right. Taxi squad added. All right, we're gonna see what where is this basketball game at? Let's see. There we go. I think I got it. Damn. Minute in and then no points still. And all right, sounds good, Brown. You'll be first. Anybody else want to grade? Let me know. My son threw all the betting and jumped out, hanging off the top and dropping himself to the ground, little ninja. He's just crazy smart, man. These kids, like, man, it's just, you know, it's a lot of it's instinctual, right? Like, I mean, fuck. Doing this shit before they could even talk or anything. And I know that it's crazy because like, yeah, Regal can't talk, but it's hilarious. Like he knows, hey, like he'll say, hey. And like, anytime like someone comes in the room, hey, or he'll be like at the top of the stairs, hey. So it's like the different pitches. And he was always smart enough to point. And like when he would point, I'd move like where he pointed. And like once he learned that, it was like I feel like that just like fills him with some dopamine, knowing that he can point and get you know, and kind of just get something done. It's kind of crazy. Dude, Pacers gonna fuck it up right here. Oh, yep, they did. They did. KK2. He'll be after Brown. Whew. Well, let's see. The Knicks couldn't. The Knicks couldn't capitalize off that turnover, and the Pacers hit a three. Oh shit, son! It's getting close. A lot of IDPs. Oh, I got to make sure that it was a three, huh? All right. We're getting close, man. Everyone's just doing a lot of clock sucking right now. Taking it all the way down. Come on, guys. Don't take it all the way down. Jimmy G. Did Crispy get Stafford? Crispy's usually always getting his backups. Love Stafford, Geno, Darnold. You better get all four. You got to get you got to get a backup for every starter. Got to burn those spots. It is longer tonight. Clock second at its finest. Yeah. I mean, we're coming up on 2 hours here. I mean, it's already been 2 hours. I just haven't been live for the entire draft. Yeah, this one, they're taking their time. That's for sure. They're taking their time. And how about we just keep it pushing? Come on. Knicks are winning by 1. Oh, Indy making the extra passes. Brick the 3, but they got the 2. They got the 2 on the rebound. Less than a minute. Guap, what up? I got the basketball game in the background now. They went to OT. It's less than a minute now. And we got 4 people on auto, so it's moving a little quicker now in these last couple rounds. Nick scored. Knicks are up by 1. Let's see what happens here. Oh, good pass. Ooh, Indy scored. 26 seconds. Indy up by 1. Guap said Knicks winning all this year. Hey. Indy's trying to say something about it right now, at least in this first game. OKC taking it. That'd be crazy if OKC did take it. All right. We are getting there. We are close. One more song ought to do it. So let's start it over here. So QBs, Daniels, May, and Lawrence. Whew, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, there goes all the picks. Will Howard. This is a B plus for the QBs, I feel here. Jaden Daniels will bring up the average, and I think just having those 3. B plus. RBs, Genty, Pollard, Swift. Pacers are up by 3. I think I'm gonna give that a B minus. Might even be is it a C plus? I mean, I'll give it a B minus. And then Hunter's considered an IDP. He might not even be a wide receiver for you. But we'll say Hunter, J-Mo, Judy, Debo, Diggs. I would say it's like a B minus. Yeah. I mean, Judy, I feel like is trying to bring it up to a B almost, but yeah, I'm just going to say B minus. And damn, look how late Diggs went. IDP. Jack Campbell, Dre Greenlaw, Dotson, Schwesinger, Kirby Joseph, Hines Allen, Hicks, Nixon, Lante Taylor, Yvonne Pace, Kobe Turner, Bland, and DeMarcus Lawrence. All right, hold on, I gotta see this possession. Brown said when you see Crispy has 20% of the team quarterbacks. Yeah. Yeah, Crispy got ridiculous tonight. He's smoking that good. Oh, he airballed it. Got it back, though. Oh, ugly. Game's over. Pacers taking the first game. The kid's smoking that QB Kush. Let me see. How am I going to grade this IDP? I think this is going to be a B for the IDP. And then where's the bench kicking at? Spears, Njoku, Pitts, Dobbins, Kraft, Bigsby, Eckler, Singletary, Okonkwo. That's it. So I'm gonna say a B minus for the bench. And so what is that? That is B plus, a B minus, a B minus, a B, and B minus. So let's see. So what was it? QBs was a B plus. Then then B minus, B minus. Then B and B minus, huh? So let me see. How is this all gonna average out here? Yeah, because I feel like those QBs, I mean, they're definitely getting weighed down here. I think that this one is I'm going to say, that this one I'm going to say this one's an 85 overall. 85 overall. Mike said Crispy take Allen over Hutchinson again. No, I don't think so, because I think Hutchinson went in the 17th round. But Zach Allen in the 22nd. All right. Who's next? K2, then TJ. Okay. QBs. Josh Allen.
Wild Stallions!
Dak Prescott and Russ Wilson.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous.
And any other QB action? Rodgers in the 19th round. Milton. And Rudolph and Trubisky. Okay, those top three. What are we grading based off of this top three? Probably a B plus. Yeah, we're gonna say a B plus. Bounce, I'll take 85. Got a lot of stacks. Could go either way. Yeah. And this one seemed like it was a tough draft, man. This one was tough. Running backs. CMC, Aaron Jones, Najee, and Zach Charbonnet. Yeah. So CMC is like a B plus guy to me, but then you're talking. I mean, I feel like Aaron Jones is a B minus. Najee might even be like a C plus, and Charbonnet is like a C like guy to me. So, Mr. Unlimited, yeah. So, I think that I don't think I could put CMC below a B here. I feel like he would just bring the rest of those guys up to the B, at least to the B average. And then wide receivers, Neighbors, AJ Brown, and Pickens. That's it. Oh, and Hawkinson. But still, that's it. Ever seen Russ's alter egos? Yeah. Yeah, those dumbass commercials. I mean, I don't know how Neighbors fell to the third round. Kudos to you. That might be the lowest that Neighbors ever been drafted. Because he's like, I mean, I feel like he's not an A, but he's like the highest B minus that you could be before being an A. And AJ Brown's a B plus to me as well. Pickens, though, I mean, shit, Pickens like a C plus to me, though. I think they're a little bit too strong for me to drop it, though. So we'll say B plus for the wide receivers. IDP, Speed, Luvu, Julian Love, Tyrese Knight. Fuck, what the hell is his first name? Peyton, right? Yeah. Peyton Wilson. Dubs, Tremaine Edmonds, Trayvon Walker, Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, fuck, what's his name? Jalen Carter. There we go. Space on his damn first name. And then Davis Gaither, Adebo. Man, you got a shitload of IDPs. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I think that I'm gonna call that a B plus for the IDP, and then bench Javonte Williams, Guarendo, Ferguson, Loveland, Kareem Hunt. Yeah, Hunt. We got Hopkins, and then we got Debs, Austin. Dang, and that's it. What pick did AJ Brown go? He went at the 5-3. Yeah. I think there's a couple guys that make me bring that up to a B minus. So we'll say B minus for the bench. And so what does that all turn out to be? So it was a B plus for the QBs, a B for the running backs, B plus for the wide receivers. All right, hold on. All right. Hold on, got crazy cotton mouth. Okay, so it was a B plus, a B, a B plus, a B plus, and a B minus. That's an 87. That's an 87 overall. That's a good draft. K2 for sure. It's a really good draft. Okay, TJ. Where did TJ draft out of? The 11 spot. Oh shit! Look at this. You're matching Crispy running back for running back, huh? Went with 4 to start, and hell yeah, K2, good draft, brother. Okay. We'll start with the QBs. JJ and Penix. Fuck. Cousins, Flacco, Winston, Milrow. Chubb, Thibodeau, Michael Williams. How good is that bench? I feel, I mean, the bench is really what kind of stops it from being like a high B, or I mean, what stops it from being an A and kind of making it a high B, if just depending on the caliber. And I'm gonna say a B plus, pretty solid all around. Then bench: Harris, Rashad White, Taysom, Justice Hill. So let me see. She got him. So okay, Justice Hill. Oh, and you got Rashad White. So that's 2. Braylon Allen. Okay, that's 3. Zach Moss. That's 4. Okay, we'll bump it up. We'll bump it up 1 spot. Whittington, Leggett, Sav Williams, Felton. Man, but you got so many. You got so many rookies, and like so many of these rookies, I feel are like guys who are, not like Sav, like Felton, like maybe they'll be something, but like I doubt it. Drafted Godwin last year and none this year, yeah. Definitely good value on Hill and Godwin. Just got to see how they show up this year. Yeah, and let's hope they don't get hurt, right? That's why their value is what it is right now. Oh, here we go. Jamie's popping in right at the end. We'll hang for a second. I didn't know how long until he got here. But what up, Jamie?
What's up? My bad. My show ran like 2 hours, and I was like trying to rush it because I wanted to come on and talk to you guys.
Yeah, we can. I'll smoke a bowl or 2 before we get out of here. I'm just grading this last one here, and I feel like it's a C plus. But then if you're because you got all the, I mean, shit, you got 4 running backs, you got all the handcuffs for them. I'll make that should be we'll say it's a B minus for that, and then so. What does it end up turning out to be? So it was a B minus, an A, a B plus, and a B minus.
Like I like this whole team, the way it's structured. I know you went running back heavy, but you still got a great McCarthy. We saw what Darnold did last year. It was a top 5-7 quarterback, and McCarthy. If Darnold was good in that offense as a top 7, that's going to make McCarthy look like a superstar.
Let's see. So how would that average out for me? I think that, I mean, the QBs, that definitely brings it down for me. I mean, I know Jamie's kind of like stuck on it, but these guys, like, it's still a strong B minus, and you only have, I mean, you got their backups, but
seems like it went QB heavy early in this draft.
Yeah, the last couple drafts have kind of been that way. It's like you had to like QB heavy and running back heavy.
Yeah.
And
So I'm actually on the clock in one draft. We're in the third round, 305. There's only 6 quarterbacks off the board.
oh damn.
It's bad boys.
And what pick are you guys at right now?
305. So I'm looking at, do I go Herbert? Do I go May? Because I know there's going to be a big run later, but I also have a Brees Hall, or I can go with. I mean, there's still McConkey. I could go McConkey, Garrett Wilson. Like, so I think I already have Jaden Daniels and St. Brown. So I think I could wait on quarterback here and let the run go after me and find someone like a McCarthy later.
Yeah. Huh. So this one, man, this is
It's funny because I have Brees Hall over Bucky for redraft.
you do.
So yeah, it's funny that he got Hall a whole round later.
This one's racking my brain because
this is tough.
Yeah, because I mean, you got the running backs and the IDP are bringing the average up. The wide receivers kind of maintaining the average, but then the QBs and well, I guess the bench is kind of neutral. So I mean, every time it's a B minus, I kind of just consider that like a neutral. So I guess the average would get brought up here. You know, I think this is. I'm gonna say it's. Yeah, he got the A. Like that's another thing. I'm gonna say this is an 87 because he did get the A in there, and it is really only the QBs that's bringing the average down. Yeah, I'm saying Bucky over Brees. Also, I have a little bit of disdain for Brees now, but I also don't. I don't know if Fields is going to be the guy to check it down, and that's like if he loses value,
game, yeah.
If he loses like a somewhat percentage of that, it's it's gonna hurt him unless he takes a real big step up and all the other shit, just the yardage in general. But we'll see. All right, and Crispy said grade him, Jamie.
Crispy gets an F. No, hold on, wait. Let me give you a serious one. Wow, holy crap! How did you? You got Bijan, Taylor, Mixon. I am falling on Mixon a little bit. I think I'd rather have Walker over Mixon. So I mean, still switch those. That's still a great freaking running backs. Love. Wow. So like if I miss out on the top 12 quarterbacks, I usually shoot for like 2 that are in the top 13 to 15, 16 range. And so you got 4 that's in the top 13 to 20 range. So awesome on that. So the receivers, though, man.
Yeah, that's what sucks
So
to hear.
that-
We'll see. So look, it's Myers, Shakir, Strange, and Freiermuth because he picked 4. He picked 4 quarterbacks, so that means it would have been his top 12 players. But then he picked all those IDP,
which I love those IDPs.
Yeah,
those are great. That's going to bring it up. It's just the receivers are scary, but you did grab all the right guys at the right time. Myers is your number 1, but like he could be a number 2 on another team. So could Shakur. So you have, let's say, 2 number 2s with the tight end premium. Strange is going to get his, so that could be your number 3. Freiermuth, same thing. Then you grab Hollywood. It's going to give you spike weeks, maybe only 2 or 3 of them, but it's still spike weeks. Same with Bateman. Bateman's going to give you 4 or 5 spike weeks,
maybe.
So I'm going to have to give that wide receiver room a C, like a 74, 73, 74.
There you go.
But with the A+ at running back, I'm going to give you a B+ at quarterback, B+ at defense. So I don't know what that brings it to because I've been drinking during my layman podcast. So I'm going to give it an A+. Crispy, you get an A+.
Oh, there
Cheers. Cheers to Crispy, A+.
And man, so I have to get off after this question. But thanks for coming, Jamie. We'll get you another one here soon because we got.
Yeah.
But TJ, he said, "What do you think of Sav Williams?"
Well, he's going to be that bigger bodied slot type receiver that can take away from Jaden Reed. That's the only issue. But Jaden Reed, he gets about 60 to 65% of snaps. I don't see him coming off the field when they do have those 3 wide receiver sets. So Savion is going to be that 4th guy on the other side in the slot when they have 4 receivers on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for the future, but you're going to need to see like 2 or 3 injuries.
Like, would you draft him in this kind of tournament?
No, this tournament, no. I'm not even drafting him. I'm not even picking him up off waivers and Dynasty. I'm okay to be wrong on him. It's just I don't have room on my Dynasty teams for a guy like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he does become a top 50 receiver in the future. I just don't see anything higher than that.
There we go. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Hope you guys stayed through the credits and saw all those. Make sure if you're not a 420 Crew member on Patreon, get over there, 420crew.com. You want to get on the superstar tier or higher. You can join for free if you just want to stay in the loop with joining leagues. I always drop NFL news there just to make sure there's a spot where we can all get the news. And yeah, a lot more coming. So, but get on the superstar tier or higher, and then you get access to all the different draft prep stuff that I have in there. A lot of different useful rankings. All right, Jamie, you the man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
And grab those one-on-ones with Alex.
Yeah.
He does great one-on-one work.
Got to do it, man. I'll be the little cheat code in your pocket. You want a cheat code? This is a spot where you finally get to get it. It only costs you $10 a month. That's it. All right, we're out of here. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.